Hello and welcome to Digital Sin Gaming. I am Santosis and this is episode 4. I noticed something when I got the first lot of inscriber stuff, that there was some really cool stuff inside these. Now you normally you used to get one chest with just one thing in there. Now on the last meteorite that I opened up, it was a whole bunch of stuff. There we go, look, right? So you get Certus Quartz Bust. This is what I got the last time as well. So this is why I thought I would do this on camera. So obviously going to steal all the quartz because, why not? But then look at this mysterious cube. Smash the cube to pieces. You get all 4 presses. That's awesome. The reason why I never used to do it before was because you only got one at a time and you had to go find them all. So I'm well happy with that. So while we're here, Wisp, okay. So while we're here, we're going to steal a little bit more of this coal, and then we're going to make our way home. Just a little bit more, because we are seriously running low. So yeah, it would be a good idea to just take some, and then we'll go up a little bit higher. We'll grab this stuff on the way out. So yeah, I've done some mining between the episodes. Not a great deal. We should have enough iron. It's smelting back at the base, and I am obviously a little way away. Well, not that far away, to be honest. I mean, I travelled from here. I travelled down to this one, found out that there was there, and then thought I would like to do that on camera. So came down to this one. Not technically necessary, but I just figured that would be a really cool thing to show on the camera, because like I said, the whole reason that I never used, or I didn't go down the applied energy route before, or all the time, was because it just wound me up, the fact that you'd run around and you would get 2 of the same ones or 3 of the same ones, or you never find all of them. So I'm really quite happy that they've changed that. I think that's awesome. So what have we got now? So right now we are headed home. So there's our light, or our beacon. There we go, planes. Let's collect the egg so that we can see if we can get some chickens. So literally we are speeding our way back, and once we get there, then we'll be able to do the next section, which shouldn't take too long. Should be a couple of seconds now, and we should hit relative safety with... There we go, we're in the meadow and we're in our box. So that's cool. So let's get up here. There we go, down, and then drop into here, and we're good to go. Okay, I'm going to go and sleep through the night, and then we will start charging stuff because I've run out of charge. So we'll try and get that sorted, as well as a couple of other bits. And so we've got our backpack, which I'm going to leave. But I am going to take this off and shove that in there. And we've got 500,000. This takes 500,000. There are still coal blocks in there, so we should be good. This is still smelting, so I'm quite happy with that. I'll chuck the other 8 that we've got from our travels in there. And let's get rid of some of this stuff. The coal and that I'm going to put in here. Skystone we're definitely going to put back over here. We've got Certus and we've got raw osmium. Cobblestone can go up there. Right, this bottom one we're going to use, not for the, we're going to use for our spare set. I mean, it's pretty cool to have a spare set. It means that we can set up multiple of these, which is nice. So what we'll probably end up doing is just having a look at these and seeing what we need to do. So this will give one of those, which is not what I want. There we go. So this is the inscriber. Now the inscriber basically, it takes different bits and pieces to create different things. So if we put a block of iron, then it will create a duplicate of itself. If we put a Certus quartz crystal in there, it will do a printed calculation circuit. If we go and have a look at this, this is relatively straightforward. Iron, copper, sticky piston. So we should be good with goop. And then obviously when you do this one, you can get a duplicate, obviously. Printed silicon. So this is the system press. Then you've got the engineering press, which, if you have a look down at that up here, it's got a printed engineering circuit, but diamonds. And this one is gold. So you've got the same kind of thing in refined. You've got iron, the gold, and the diamonds. Same stuff. So pretty much. I mean, it gets way more complicated, but essentially that's what you've got so far. So we do need we're going to need a few inscribing presses, because the way that you do it is you build these layers of things. So if we go and have a look at applied energistics, now obviously we don't have the power. We also need to grow some more crystals, but we don't have the power to do this at the moment. It's just required too much. And there's a lot of things that we need to get before, we can do that. So power is one of them. The inscriber press, though, if we get a couple of those, that'll be cool. And then we've got the circuitry. So here, as you can see, we do the printed calculation circuit, the engineering, and then the logic, and then we have to press it. So we have to do printed silicon and a logic circuit, or printed silicon and one of the gold ones with some redstone in this case, and then there's some more redstone. So you see that we have to combine them so that we can then do the processors. And then the processors are then used, like you do with the other stuff. So memory cards and, ME crafting terminals and all the same. But we've got a lot of other things to take in consideration, which is channels, smart cables, normal cables, a whole bunch of stuff. Now, that will get confusing, but like I said, we just don't have the time right now or the resources. So I don't know how we're supposed to get the inverters. So let's have a look at how we're supposed to. Now, obviously, this looks like we're growing inverters. Fully grown drops crystals. Okay. And if we're going to submerge it in tallow, liquid biomass, liquid honey, experience, oil, water. There we go. So we can put it in water. We've got to do a charged and a dust. And that will grow into a crystal. Right, okay. So if we use the blocks, we get a crystal. So really what we need to do is go over to here and chuck these two in, like we used to have to. No? All right then. Well, that was fun. Fortune enchantment. A fully grown crystal bud drops crystals, right? Yeah, I get that. In-world transformation. So submerge those two in that to create that. Oh, hang on a minute. Submerge what? Submerge a... okay, so a charged crystal. Right, okay, so how do I get a charged crystal? 10 turns or 1600... Oh, okay. Charger. Right, so let's make ourselves a charge, shall we? So we need some of that. We need to go back over into here and we need to get a charger. So let's have a look at what the charger needs. That's just that. That's perfect. So we'll do that. And then need something to turn it with. So if we go back here, we should see a wooden crank. So we need some wood. We need some more wood. So let's go and get it there. Okay, so like so. And was it copper? It was indeed. Okay, so now if we shove that down here, we should be able to shove that on top, like so. We should now be able to place one of these in here and 10 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. There we go. There's the discharged quartz. We'll shove that in there as well. So we'll do 10 turns. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, hang on. That didn't work. Oh, okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our 2 charged. So now if we go chuck those in the water and then chuck that over there, now that should make crystals. Okay, so we've got a couple of ways of making crystals, really. We've got the blocks, or we've got that way. So we made 6 crystals. Okay. Yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, charged, to make crystals, you basically charge 1 of those and you get 2 and dust. Or you can just, or you can put the blocks in there and just do that. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, making more crystals is going to be obviously something that we're going to need to do. We're also going to need Certis quartz dust. So, yeah, all right. We'll be fine. We'll work it out. Okay, so we've got some of that. That will go a little way to help us. Not right this second, but it will go a little way to help us. So that's kind of cool. So it's nice to have that. What we are going to do, though, is create pocket storage, because pocket storage would come in very, very helpful around about now. So let's go and have a look at pocket storage. So our first one is going to be this. So we're going to need some wood and some redstone. Let's go that. So we should be able to go boom. And then, okay, we need some cobble. Let's grab a stack of cobble. And then let's get some pistons. Let's get 4 of those. That's fine. Let's get a chest, which we don't... Hang on. What are we missing? We're missing a chest. Okay, so let's get a chest. And let's get some pocket storage. So that's a tier 1. Now, a tier 1 gives us 7. And if you read the description, 8... Oh, there were 8, sorry. Up to 255 of each. Now, tier 2, 16 and 4,096 of each. Well worth getting if you've got the gold, which... Bugger, I don't. Do I not have gold? That's sulfur. Do I not have gold, really? I had some gold a little while ago. Did I use it all? I must have done. All right, well, we'll get the tier 2 when we can get the tier 2. It's, it's not really going to be that long, to be honest. Now we've got the tier 1, we should be all right to start mining properly. So that'll be quite cool. So let's just chuck that in there. So what we do want is 1 of each of these, because the way that pocket storage works is it will only pick up the stuff that is inside the pocket storage. So now that will pick up and shove it in there instead of my inventory, which is kind of cool. Right, there is no gold here. Right, what's this force stuff? So we got force, crafts, tools, weapons, any kind of stuff. Yeah, that's cool, but what is it for? Okay, 7, 1.6, item card. What the hell's that? Treasure core. Okay, so magnets, a whole bunch of stuff. Metallurgic mycelo. Okay, so that will produce 40,000, but 100 RF, and it will do liquid meat at the same time. Metallurgic mycelial generator. The force ingot or tin or anything really. Okay, so that's a little bit out of our league, but that's power generation, so that's kind of cool. Let's go back to the mining world for a minute. So as you can see, the mining world has come a long way. Crap. Let's go back to the base because I forgot my power. It might help if I had a little bit of energy when I'm going down there. So let's chuck that out and we'll put that in. So as you can see, that was quite well at charging that up, but that's all good now. So now if we take this back out and we put it back in the slot, and then we go back to here, this will keep that going, and then I'll be able to show you just exactly what the pocket storage is like. So let's run down here and get to a place where's gold? So let's have a look where gold is. And come along, gold. Where are you? Arc furnace, smelter, swifter, another mechanic, whatever. Let's do that one and that one. That one. There we are. There it is. Let's have a look. So it's one of the laser drills. Maximum Y80, minimum 32. Okay. So between 32 and 80. So here would be, yeah, he'd be about fine. Oh look, coal straight away. So with this one, obviously, you know, this would be filling up my inventory quite a lot right now. And as you can see, it's going into pocket storage instead of my inventory, which is awesome. So I can just continue to mine, and everything that I don't have in a pocket storage will go into my inventory. Everything I do have in my pocket storage will go there instead. Up to the amount that it will hold, which is 250, is it 250 something? 255 of each. Once it gets to 255, it will then void. So if we continue along here, just to do that, hang on, let me get the coal. Coal is a real issue right now for us, so we're going to grab all of that. And then obviously we're going to continue just in a straight line because, you know, why not? Oh, well, we've got appetite. Cool. We've got some appetite now, so we can grow things a bit quicker. That'll be quite cool. Let's see what else we can get while we're up here. That looks like tin. And obviously we're getting a whole bunch of cobble. Now, look, there's the ice. Yep, we're definitely taking that. There we go. Right, so as I was saying, when it gets to 255, so let's go pick up the rest of this stuff. When it gets to 255, it voids the rest, see? So we're picking up cobble, still 255, voided everything else. Because it's not in my inventory. So that's cool. So we're just going to keep doing this for the moment. So this is my mining at the moment. We are going to get some more upgrades and then we'll be good because, you know, more upgrades means we can mine for longer and we can do a 5x5, which would be really cool. 5x5 makes mining very quick. Purely and simply because it's just a massive amount of area. So that's kind of cool, but we'll get that sort of sorted. Yeah, so this pocket storage is going to be a bit of a game changer. We'll take some iron. We're not at the point where we can ignore resources at the moment. So yeah. But the like I said, the 3x3 is okay for the moment. The 5x5 is obviously the best, and that would be pretty awesome to get. But that also requires a lot more power than we actually have on tap. So yeah, not the best at the moment. I'm going to turn around in a second anyway. We need to get some gold because we need to upgrade the pocket storage. But once I get some gold next time, we'll be fine. So there is a whole bunch of this. That's osmium, so that's cool. Okay, let's go back. Now, obviously, when we're looking for stuff, we've got the dry ice there, which is the power mod. I'm not sure how much dry ice there is and how frequently it's about. I mean, obviously we've hit a pocket a couple of times, which is quite cool. But I don't actually know if that's luck or normal. But we'll work that out. Yeah, so jump and there we go. All right. So when we get back here, obviously we could take this out. Just so long as we leave one in there, we will be good. And then we can just put that in there. Now, obviously, we don't have to do that because, you know, why not? Or why do we need to do it if it's already there? So I don't know what this is. This is better than an option of vanilla, coal or charcoal. Okay, so this goo stuff we could use 64,000. How long's that? And is it continuous? Okay, so it smelts 320 items. That's kind of cool. Wow, it doesn't stop though. So one of those and you lose it. That's not good. I didn't realize it would do that, to be honest. I thought it would be... We can always smelt up the... Yeah. I thought that would be one at a time, but no. It ate the lot. Which, like I said, is great if you've got loads of items. Like 320 items is pretty cool. Anyway, let's go and just so that I am aware, let's have a look at applied energistics. And let's just see what we can get done. Can we get any? Not without some of the inscribers and all that kind of stuff. Now, we could do the inscriber. Couldn't we? That goes in there. That goes in there. So the inscriber stuff would be quite cool. And I appreciate that would be kind of nice to have, right? You know, like to set things up. But do we really need it? I'm thinking possibly yes, because if we've got the items... We got any of those? I don't think we have. Oh no, we got 2 there, so that's fine. If we've got the items, then that would be really cool so that we can just get straight into it, right? We need sticky pistons. Now, is this goo goo going to act as a slime ball? There. Is this acting as a slime ball? No. It's a hearty meal. Really? Okay. Well, that's a bit rubbish. I need a slime ball. What else can I use as slime ball? Rice. Is rice a slime ball? Can I use rice? Sticky pistons. I can use soap. I don't know how to make soap. Oh, you can use soap to get rid of a sticky piston. Slime ball. Well, we got dough and lime dye. Okay, so we can make it that way. What else way? It just looks like dough and lime dye at the moment is our only option. Although we could just go looking for a thingamajiggy in the sky, which I'm pretty sure there was one, wasn't there, on the map? It was down there towards the... There we are. What's this? Cyan wool. Oh, okay. Purple concrete. No, that's not the kind of thing that I need. Normally they're in the sky, right? Doesn't seem to be this time. That's a shame. Have I got any from anywhere? No. So dye and lime dye. Sorry, dough and lime dye. So what do we need for dough? So let's have a look at slime ball, slime. Actually, let's just look at dough. Right, so we need some dough. So we've got wheat flour and water, bread dough. Right, okay, slime it is. We're going to go and have a look at this recipe because that dough is the create dough, so that's fine. So wheat flour, crush it, or put it in this thing and get wheat out. Okay, so I need to collect wheat. Did I collect any? I'm pretty sure I didn't. There is a whole bunch of it. Now, what did I need to collect it? That was the other thing. Was it an hoe? I mean, we can make an iron one just to make one, really. Just to have one. Let's get an iron one. There we go. All right, let's go and see what we can find, because the wheat is over there, isn't it? Pretty sure it's over that way direction. Is it that direction or that direction? Where's the wheat? It's grass. Oh, that's aspen forest. It's grass blocks. Where's the wheat? I'm sure it was around here somewhere. It wasn't there. Grass blocks, plains. Where was it? There's a whole bunch of it. Alright, let's go and see if we can find some. Let's go this way first. There it is, over there. See, I knew it was somewhere. Alright, let's get down. And there it is, over there as well. We're going to go that way because that's easier. By the time we get over that side, we'll have been down quite considerably. So we're going to go this side purely and simply because it just looks like an easier way to get to. And yeah, it is an easier way getting down. So that's cool. Let's go. Look at that. There is tons. Now, what did we need? Did we need an axe or did we need a hoe? That's the question. But whatever way, let's get it going. Tall prairie grass. Oh, that's not wheat. Crap. That's not wheat. Where's the wheat field? Let's see if I can smash some of this to get... Why am I thinking... Oh, I might be thinking barley. We've got wheat in our farm, haven't we? That was stupid. We could have just stayed up there. I just wasted like 2 or 3 minutes coming down here to check that. When actually I could have just stayed upstairs. Never mind. Okay, let's go and stop being stupid now. It's not going to help. Well... Yeah, it doesn't matter what I do. I don't think I'm going to get away with that one. Right, so let's get to the top back up here, and we should have our farm, as you can see, just there. Our farm have wheat in there. I'm pretty sure I did make some. The only issue that I've got is... What else do we need? Do we need water or... I can't remember whether it was water or milk. It's milk. We're going to have to go and catch a cow. But that should be fine. Right, so there's the wheat. Actually, might as well just harvest the whole garden while we're here. Yep, we'll have some of you and you and you and that. And like so. There we go. Okay, so we've harvested that stuff. Now, let's see what we've got. Wow, we got quite a bit. There's the wheat. We've got some more potatoes. That's cool. Carrots. Put some appetite in there. Actually, we'll put the seeds. No, we can't put the seeds in there because we've got the appetite in there. That's fine. Okay, let's see about how we can go about getting this. All right, so we can use an assistant cook. Fair enough. Or we can... bulk wash it to dough, which is not what I want. Wheat flour. We need a millstone, which is a crank, or a crushing wheel. Crushing wheel we can't get right now. We got to go for the millstone. So we need andesite. Do we have any andesite? We do. Nice. That's cool. We're going to need some logs. Awesome. That. We're going to need that. We're going to need those. Right. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a mill wheel. Right. So let's get a cog first, which is 2 andesite alloys, which means iron and andesite. So let's get some. We've got some iron. That's good. So let's get started and create. So we'll do all of those, and then we'll do half of those. We're only going to do half. We'll get those. There we go. So we've got andesite alloy. So now one of those, 2 of those should make 8. That's good. Get one of those, and then what we need is stripped log and then an andesite. So we need a stripped log. So if we go, I'm going to go 8 strip logs. What I need is my axe, and then we go 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and right click on them, and it will strip the log. So there we go. We've got all our stripped logs, and then we'll just pick them back up. There we go. Look at that. And then obviously, oh, we need to put it down. That might help. So we'll put 4 of them down. In fact, actually, we can only do 2. But what you do is you just right click. And once they're on the floor, you just right click, and then they will put the case around them. Once we've got that, we need a cog, which is one of those. So that's cool. And we need one of those. That's tough or stone. That's cool. Right. Okay. So now we got our mill wheel. So I'm just going to place the mill wheel there. We need a cog. We need another cog. We need another cog. So one of those. In fact, it's actually not one of those. We'll put one of those in there, and then we'll do that and one of those, which will give us another cog wheel. We're going to put that here, and then I'm going to get instead of a cog wheel, we need something we can create. So we need a handle or a crank, which should be there. We are, hand crank. So wood and andesite. Right, so let's go and get some more andesite. So there and there will give us another andesite alloy, which will go there, and then 3 planks, which will give us the hand crank. Put the hand crank on there. And then if we turn that, it turns this. That gives us the ability to turn our wheat into flour. So if I dump the wheat into the thing and then start turning and press shift and mouse over, you can see that the wheat is still in there, but it's going to disappear. So if I shift over there, now it's been turned, some of it's been turned, and if I keep going, some more of it's been turned, and if I right click, I can take out the bits that are already done, and also, you know, the bits that aren't done. So we need that one in there, and there we go. Check it all in. And we'll just mouse over it, and then we'll just keep going. So we're going to just keep going with that one. Get that done. See what else we can get done. Right, there go. 2 more left. This does take food or your hunger. See? So now we get that out. And then we eat. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to go find some of those gooey beef. There we go, gooey beef. Boom. And we're not hungry anymore. Okay, so that's that. Let's swap those around. I want that at the end. And there we go. Right, so now I've got my wheat or my wheat flour. I need to get a water bucket, which funnily enough, I have 2. So I'm going to get a water bucket. And we're going to shove that there and that there. we're going to get one dough, and then I'm going to go fill my water bucket back up, and we're going to get another one. There we go. So we'll take the wheat flour, and then we're going to fill our bucket back up. Perfect. Right, so now we've got the dough. Now we need the lime green dye. Lime green comes from, there's the dye. So it comes from cactus and white, or a green, or a sea pickle. This might be a bit tricky, because I don't think I've got any of those things. We've got green, have we? I don't have a cactus either. I don't have a cactus. That's good. All right, that's going to be wrapping up point then. I'm trying to keep the episodes to about 30 minutes. So there's a lot of things that I would like to get done, but I don't get done because there just isn't enough time. However, I now know that I need to go and find some cactus. So I'm going to go searching for cactus. So we'll get that done for next episode. Right, so we've got the larger, we've got a millstone, which is the first of create. We know how to do andesite alloy now. We've harvested our farm. We've gone looking for stuff. You've seen the inscriber presses and that, and we know what we need to build. So that's cool. I think, obviously, we just need to get that done, and we should be golden. Power generation will come along as well. But right now, I think we're not doing too bad. So what I'm going to do is, between this episode and next, I'm going to go hunting around. Obviously, you'll be able to see on the minimap just how far I went. If I come across anything cool, I will record it. Otherwise, I'm just going to go searching for some sand and some cactus. And that will be it. Anyway, I've been Syntosis. You've been awesome. Laters.